should start picking up the stream now. Stream health is orange. What is that? There we go. We're live. So, gotta wait for you to get here, and I'm up on top of, if that's west, I'm up on top of the south gatehouse, alright?
Okay. Could just meet you in the center of the arena.
Can do, yeah. Let me get the link. So, there's the link for you, and I'm gonna post it. So, I'll put it in. Really need to sort out my little thumbnail for that. So, just waiting. Hello people, just waiting for Fire Sky to turn up. I've kind of delayed him. I'm an hour behind myself, unfortunately. Just waiting on Fire Sky to turn up now. He won't be long. Here we are. We're going to be conducting the interview. Here's the man himself.
Hello.
Hello there. How are you today?
Good.
I'm glad to welcome
How are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. So, I mean, I thought I'd grab you along here today to find out sort of how you feel. Firstly, we'll oh, I don't really want to fight you. I'm just messing there. So, firstly, what's your thoughts on the hard work from the community in helping gather the resources to get this place built up?
Well, first of all, I didn't actually think it would be such a success or such a quick success as it has been. I expected this project to last a lot longer. I think this project's only going for about 2 weeks.
That's
Well,
correct. I mean,
yeah, about 2 weeks.
uh,
Uh,
I,
I'm,
sorry, carry on.
yeah, I'm looking around now, and there's been a hell of a lot of work put into this. And we're nearing completion, at least certainly from the main stages. A few decorations maybe, but yeah, we're almost completed. On track for the launch. Like,
Okay. So when exactly is the launch? I mean, I've heard rumours that it's going to be ran towards the end of the month.
yes, we're looking at launching the first of 3 days. The first day shall be on the 28th, which shall hold a very interesting start to the games. The second day should focus mainly on cavalry, mounted, lancing, that sort of thing. And the third day should be ranged and some other special events.
Okay, that sounds interesting. Are you able to say any more about the special event, or is it a secret at the moment?
Um, well, in relation to, to be honest, most of it is probably going to be a surprise for whoever wants to get involved. So whoever's feeling brave enough to get involved. So
Okay, that sounds good. Um, so what sort of events are we expecting to happen? I mean, the arena's quite big here. I mean, sort of, are we going to have sort of mass scale arena fights, or is it going to be
We're
gladiator style?
we're gonna have everything. If you can think of
Okay,
it, it will happen. So if you stand over the other side there, at one end, if you stand
okay. I'll just, you might have to shout. I don't know if they can hear you from down
up. Okay. So if I stand over here, okay, the
there.
distance here for archers is perfect. It is a perfect distance. In
Okay.
terms of the arc of fire, you will have to increase your arc in order to reach the end. So there's no straight shooting, which means there's no easy shooting. So for
Yep.
archery events, it's perfect. But if you go to the corner, one of the corners, if you go to your right corner,
Okay.
this distance here is perfect for jousting.
Okay. So it'd be jousting going diagonal across the arena. That's pretty decent. So
Uh-huh.
I
So
presume we'd be setting up some sort of barrier along here at some point.
yep, there will be barriers.
Okay, that's great. So um, have you yourself looked around the place yet? Are we able to show people around?
Yeah, we can show around.
Sounds good. So I'll just follow you there.
I think we might need to invest in some stairs out in the arena.
Wow, can't really
There we go.
complain about a little bit of climbing there.
Okay, so this here is an example of one of our seating areas.
That looks pretty comfy. Too bad we couldn't really stretch the budget and get some settees though.
You have to speak to Murty for that one.
Cool.
Okay, let's have a look from the top.
So is there gonna be sort of like a pay ranking system? So like lower paid people are sort of down at the lower half, and upper paid people get a bit more of a bird's eye view, or is it just a free for all for whoever gets where?
To my knowledge, we weren't actually intending to charge anyone. There was actually going to be complete free admission,
Okay,
both
well
for contestants and for participants.
that's always good then if it's completely free for everyone to come along.
What the idea, I think, was to make some coin to assist in the development of this for the future, and certainly for prizes, was to invest heavily into the betting system, which has been developed by myself and a colleague at the
Ah,
Phoenix Trade.
okay,
And it basically allows anyone to potentially double their coin. So if you bet 20 gold, you have the chance of gaining 40 gold, and so forth. Bear in mind,
okay.
you always have that chance to lose.
So
Um,
is it just always going to be sort of 100 to 1? Sorry, 2 to 1 odds, or yeah,
um,
let's throw in 100 to 1 odds there. I mean, let's make some people rich.
so let's see. If we're going to do a 1v1, for example, I will allow individuals to pick which player they want to win.
Yeah.
Then we can pick a double or well, basically a 2 to 1 odds on whether or not they win or lose. So if they lose, then they don't get any money, obviously. If they win, then they'll get their coin. There will be a betting station located somewhere around here. We haven't decided quite yet where, which players
Okay.
can come and go during the event. So if, for example, player A does really well in the first fight and goes through to the next round, players might think, oh, you know what, he's actually really good. I'm going to go put a bet on him now. Um, Prior to the event, I will host a whole host of opportunities for free betting. So, for example, player A to win round A, player B to go through to round 3, and so forth. So, players can actually bet before anything actually begins.
Ah, okay. So that's pretty good. So will they get better odds if they bet beforehand, or So, say for example, as you said, like at the start of the contestants, if we go, okay, so we've got contestant A and contestant B. Contestant A might make it to round 3, and then if it gets to then round 2, and people go, oh, I want contestant A, he's obviously going to make it to round 3, but they didn't place a bet prior. If they place a bet then, are they going to get lower odds than if they placed it initially?
Short term, yeah, worse odds. Long term, better odds.
Okay, so that's quite interesting. So all you people watching there, if you want to make some money, get your bets in first.
Considering it's a 50% chance of winning for certain events, it's a good income.
That sounds good. I've got a question from one of the viewers. Um, it's German Gorashin. He's asking how this claim will become administrative land. Do we know any information about that? How?
Yes.
Okay. Are you able
So
to
yeah,
elaborate
yeah,
on that?
yeah, yeah, I can. So basically, I have spoken with the development team, and it was basically you always do have that individual player or guild who wants to be the troublemaker, and in order to prevent any politics getting involved in this project, we felt it was best to keep it neutral where possible. Um, However, given that the certain game mechanics prevented you from, say, handing it, basically, if it became a admin claim from the beginning, we wouldn't have access to a trade post, and it would mean that the admins would actually have to grant the individual permissions in order to build on the land. So it was actually easier and quicker for us at the beginning to just create our own sort of guild and claim and work from that. Um, at the
Okay.
end of this, it will be going to admins. Uh, Basically, the claim gets turned over to the admins and it becomes into a sort of form of protected zone where there is no combat. Um,
Okay.
I believe they have the ability to section off the main arena into a combat zone. So if you're a non-combatant and just want to watch, do not enter the middle.
Yep, let that be a warning. If you do decide to troll and jump into the arena, the arena combatants have full permission to team up and kill anyone who decides to try and interfere. Not to mention, if you do somehow make it out, then the arena security team will chase you down and personally stick your head on a branch. Just saying.
So
So,
as you can see, this is the finishing area for the walls and the gatehouse.
okay. So do you know what sort of how much more resources we need, or sort of how far off we are from completing, or
We're approximately between 80 to 90% complete. So say maybe 80, we'll say 85% complete. Um, Probably by the start of next week we'll be 95%.
okay, that's quite interesting. So, um, hopefully we get some more decorations and stuff built in. Are we going to put houses down this end, or what's
Yes,
actually?
so the two empty spaces that we've just walked past here will house the same house that you've seen on
Okay,
the opposite side. I believe the capacity is something like 35,
that's quite interesting.
so
So,
35, 70, 140 capacity, I believe.
are the houses going to be able to be spawnable for the combatants, or is there going to be separate housing elsewhere nearby for them?
Combatants. In the immediate time, these houses will probably house combatants. Um, in the future, we are looking at projects out with this claim,
Okay.
which should house even more players. So for
Are
those
you
that
able to elaborate a little bit more on the projects outside the
yes,
claim, or is
yes,
that still secret?
no, not a secret. So I'll tell you the first one I've been working on. Murty doesn't know about this one yet. So when he sees this, he
Surprise,
might get nervous.
Bertie.
Um, so as you can see, if you look around, everywhere is just blank, just empty. So it's almost like a blank canvas.
Yep.
So if you imagine this and you put Rome on top of it, you know,
Okay,
Rome's whatnot.
that's
It's
quite a big
a massive
project there.
transformation.
Let's
Yeah,
stick
it's a
Rome
massive
around the place.
So,
Let me just get my
uh,
map out here a second, just to sort of see how big this is going to be.
well, it will be pretty big. So this here will be the central aspect of this massive project.
Okay.
So you've all seen life-size mazes where you've got the hedge and you walk in and try and find the center, and there's a prize at the middle. So I intend to do the same, but with palisades. So
Interesting.
a life-size maze with palisades.
No, that does sound a little bit exciting there. So what's the prize at the centre of the maze?
Well, I am toying with quite a lot of options here for prizes. Just as I have been with Phoenix Trade, I invest a lot in the prizes for communities, and the dev team have also offered up their sponsorship for prizes. So we're not
Okay,
100% sure, but we can be guaranteed there will be good prizes. Um,
100 gold and a couple free tickets sounds good.
uh,
So Wiglaf's asking what are the prices? What are the prizes? Wiglaf, could you elaborate? Is that for the arena combatants? What's the prize for participating? I presume that's what you mean. I'll just give it a minute for him to get back to me there. I think there's a bit of a delay between sending this up into the air there. So I don't suppose you've got any beer while you were waiting, dear Skyfire?
beer, no.
I know where there is some. Should we go get? Should we go get a beer?
Hell, you ever known a Scotsman to turn down free drink?
Oh, I haven't. No. I mean, there's always a first time though, right?
Not on my watch.
So I presume Wiglaf is. Oh, sorry, Wiglaf. Is that for arena fighters or? Sorry, let me type it for you a second. Ah, right. Okay. Yep. Sorry. I understand where he's coming from now. So yeah, what are the current prizes for the arena? I mean, obviously you're going to get first, second, and third place. I presume.
Well, the dev team are looking at sponsoring the first prize for each of the category. Haven't decided on exactly what the prizes are, but we do know what one of the prizes will be, and that I can't say. But the
Okay.
dev team will be giving it. I certainly know that some of my prizes, so long as the dev team are okay with it, shall be vouchers for Steam, and could there should also be gold rewards, so coinage. I believe we may possibly be looking at some tier 4 armor,
Okay. I'm
which
just
I
gonna
think at the moment is actually quite a rare entity.
I'm just gonna grab a beer quickly. So, uh, so we talking royal armor there?
Yeah, indeed.
Okay, that's nice. So yeah, there's only 3 mead left. I think the mead seems to go quite well over the cider. Uh, I'll just give you one of these. So is that purely just sorry, I kind of have difficulty concentrating on two things at once there, that's my fault. Could you just run through the prize system again for me, sorry?
Okay, so we are looking at a one main prize per discipline that is sponsored from the dev team. We
Okay,
are looking at second and third prize sponsored by myself. These prizes can range from gift vouchers for Steam, which you can then use to buy, example, a free ticket. I will probably be able to get some sort of codes, gift codes from the development team. And
Okay.
I will probably throw in a couple Amazon vouchers as well.
Oh, so we're talking real money, in essence. So
Potentially, potentially. This needs to be cleared by the dev team, but I can't see any.
okay. So that's quite interesting. I don't really see why the devs would sort of turn that down. So that's quite interesting. It's a shame I can't participate now. So, okay, so that's quite interesting. Um, has anyone else in the community got any questions? Because Skyfire is a rather busy chap. I believe so. I'm being asked if the fighters must take everything with them, or do we have to provide for ourselves?
I
Oh,
would recommend
crikey!
bringing.
That meat's hit my head hard. I'm seeing green floating things now. Sorry, carry on.
That's what happens with lightweights.
Oh,
Um, so it is advisable that you bring your equipment that you prefer to use. We will be providing very basic
You
items,
frightened me.
not the best of quality. So, higher quality, higher damage, etc. So if you want to bring that edge over your opponent, I would suggest you bring it.
okay.
Especially since there will be some good prizes on it available. I mean, you have to remember this is the first major arena event of this 2.0 release. So I was wanting this to be a hell of a big thing. I
That
did want this to be big.
Do you mind just standing this side of me? That green aura is very bright. Sorry. Okay. So, just to clarify for everyone out there, there'll be low quality stuff possibly provided for you, but it's low quality, so it's not going to really protect you very well. It's not going to provide a lot of damage. But if you want a better chance and you have higher quality stuff, then bring that yourself and use that. And got another question for you, Fire Sky.
Yep.
And are you going to be fighting yourself?
I was wondering when this question was coming. Yes, I will be.
Can I challenge you first?
Well, I'm unarmed at the moment.
Well, I mean, we could have a good old fist fight, you know.
Okay. Wait. We have to, arena, have to.
Ah, okay. Yeah, good old drunken fist fight.
So, well, I'm not drunk. I don't know
Well,
about you.
I mean, I'm
Lightweight.
clearly drunk by the looks of things. There's a big green thing over there getting bigger. So, what sort of things should we be expecting from yourself? What sort of tier are you going to be fighting in? Are you going to go swords or are you going to go shields?
I'm probably gonna go swords.
Okay. Always sounds good. I mean, I'm not quite sure if you want this yet, Fire Sky. I mean, I don't want to bruise you too much. I've got armour on here. And you're gonna need all the strength you've got, because by the sounds of it, there's
You've
probably
only
going to
do-
be quite a few people that are gonna want to come and try and duel you in the arena here.
Yeah. There's. The thing is, as everyone knows, I'm not actually a major combatant. I actually, meta game, as everyone knows. Um,
No, that's fine. So get your bets in, people. I mean, Fire Sky's going to be fighting. First one to kill him. Come on, who's paying up for that one?
yeah, there will be a lot of bets for that. I'm pretty sure. I think most of them will be against me.
Oh, brilliant. Well, I don't think everyone's going to be against you. I mean, well, obviously, if they're in the arena, they're going to be against you. But I mean, from the sounds of it, what you and Murty have established here in managed to do for the community itself um, is, you know, pretty amazing. I mean, you obviously care quite a bit about Life is Feudal, um, hence why you're putting this together, not just to sort of bring the community together, but to actually give the community something to do other than grinding 24/7.
Yeah. Uh, well, there's a lot of negatives, obviously, about a game like this. And obviously, we've seen a decline once before, and we're sort of starting to see the decline again. And I want players to remember that although it's easy to moan and complain about the bad things, it takes a lot more to look at the good things. And rather than condemn the dev team, maybe we should start looking at how we can support them, which is a two-way streak. The dev team need to be open and honest and actually start communicating with us as to what they're working on, what they're
Yeah,
not working on, what can be done, what can't be done. And they need to be open and honest with us and say if our ideas are shit, then our ideas are shit. And if we have good ideas, then they need to actually tell us, you know what, that's a good idea. We're going to try and look at that. That way we know we're being listened to, and they actually, it's a two-way process, communication. I mean, after all, everyone that's playing this game is technically a beta tester, and part of the beta tester role is feedback. So,
yep,
you know,
that's completely agreeable right there. Um,
you know they
uh,
gotta respect this.
yeah, no, it is definitely a two-way street. I think a lot of people sort of want that from the devs as well, as a bit more open transparency about what's being worked on, what's not, and sort of what is possible and what isn't. I think you've got a very good point there. Um, so, I mean, a lot of people, I've got to say this, a lot of people say Life is Feudal is a dead game, it's a dying game, but it's far from it. The community themselves, from what I've seen, just the way I've been collecting resources from different guilds to do this, has been quite good. You know, there's a lot of people working together to keep it going, and that's because, as you said, the positives of the game, it keeps people here. Um, so I like that.
Yeah.
You like
This
that?
There is no other game like this. I mean, you could argue you've got Mountain Blade, you've got Conquerors, and you've got all these new games coming out. You got the one with Amazon, of course. You've got the new Mountain Blade coming out. But what game has such an in-depth crafting and such a sandbox approach to the environment, other than Minecraft? You know,
Well, the arena's certainly a sandbox.
I mean, I mean, you look behind you and see that mountain landscape. You know,
Yeah,
if you really wanted to, you could actually remove that entire mountain.
yeah, that's true. I mean,
Be a
that's certainly.
hell of a task, but
Yeah,
in theory, you could remove that.
let's just take it over there. I don't want it there. It blocks me view.
It's actually quite a stunning backdrop for the arena, having
So,
the
German. Sorry to interrupt you. German's got another question there for you. Um, so he's asking, in the middle of the arena, can we position some objects?
hmm,
I
what do they have in mind?
personally, for the start of the arena, for the actual launch, the first fire, I want to light a signal fire right in the middle.
Yep,
Um,
signal fires are being made as we speak. They are being the resources they're getting gathered. But
Brilliant.
trust me, you for the first event, which I'm not going to reveal, you do not want
Yeah.
any objects in this arena.
Okay. I wonder, are we going to get fireworks? That'd be pretty cool.
Well, you're gonna get something.
Right. Well, I'm not going to keep you much longer there, Fire Sky. Thank you very much for coming along today and
Yep.
talking with the people.
My last thing is to remind everyone to sign up with your characters to the individual categories, which is on the Discord for the Olympics. Without it, I cannot plan who's going where and how many tournaments, rounds, and things like that. So it's important ASAP that you get your sign-ups on, as well as encouraging your guilds to get involved. There is guild events, group events. So if you do want to sign up a group of 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever, then get the group signed up because there will be other guilds for you to fight. Um, I mean, you imagine an IB in here stationed, you know?
100p, 100 IB in here. That would be pretty insane.
Well, I'm actually toying as a later event idea, as having just 100 random players against 100 random players,
Okay,
and
that would be
literally someone just dropping the flag saying,
play capture the flag with 100 players either side. That would be quite something. So, just to round that up then, guys, the registrations are now open for the events on the Golden Land Olympics Discord. Be sure to sign up in the relevant channel for the category that you want to fight in. Forest Guy spent a lot of time sorting the channels out so it's nice and clear. If you do have any issues working out what's what, then feel free to message one of the guys on the staff team there. They'll be sure to help you. And yeah, get those registrations in. Let's make this happen and let's have a good time. So thank you very much, Fire Sky, for turning up today. And
"Not a problem," and good luck to everyone who participates.
Hell, I'm glad to welcome you.
that's always an important one, isn't it? We've got to wish you all good luck. Alright, buddy. Well, thank you very much. And guys, I'm going to end the stream there for now. Feel free to message me on Discord. It's Rayran. If you have any questions or got anything you'd like me to ask anyone in future video streams. Okay, peace out.